Welcome back to another video. So today's video is a collab I'm doing with Just Your Nail Addict and Sarah Birchett. Now all three of us have just recently got our hands on some real snakeskin and decided to do a collab using it. I would have hated to have seen the actual snake that this came off because it's huge. Get the size of it, guys. It's so soft though. I was expecting it to be sticky. Look, there's the mouth. That's its mouth. My gosh. So yeah, that's the snakeskin. I think it was Jo that had it and she sent me and Sarah some. So yeah, we're going to use that in a set today. There's its tail. Huge snake. It's got all different textures and patterns. Look, that's like its, I think that would have been its underbelly and that would have been its back, I think. I've never had a snake, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Oh, cut my finger. Cutting some snakeskin up. Cut my finger. Right, I've put these little finger johnnies on because I'm going to be using some alcohol ink. And I'm going to paint these snakeskin pieces in the alcohol ink. I thought if this doesn't work, I'll try it with gel polish. Or I'll just try painting over it when it's encapsulated with a jelly gel. But luckily for me, the first thing I tried, which was this alcohol ink, it worked. So I've just painted the front and the back, and I'm just going to leave them to one side to dry, because once I'd put this alcohol ink on it, it was really sticky. So I just left that to the side to dry whilst I get these nails built. Now this set, guys, everything that could go wrong went wrong. Believe me. The snakeskin was fine. All the stuff that I do in every video went wrong. But the difficult stuff, or what I thought was going to be difficult, like the snakeskin, was easy. So it was an absolute disaster, this set. Took me hours. I had to keep redoing things. But luckily for you, I've cut all the bad stuff out and you just get to see where it went right. Right, so I'm gluing these. I'm using regular nail glue and I'm gluing these stiletto tips on. I've got some fake nails in my flexi fingers and I'm just gluing these on. I do end up filing these more to a really short, lethal stiletto point. I thought that'd look really cool with the snakeskin. So I'm just using my file and I'm just neatening up, straightening up down the edges. I'm going to file them really, really sharp to a point. And I also file where it's been glued on to what would be the natural nail. I just blend that in with the natural nail and make sure them little wings at the sides are filed down as well. You don't want them sticking up. I've also scratched off the shiny surface of them tips. Right, so I'm going in with Madame Glam Builder in a Bottle. I didn't want to put that snakeskin straight onto a transparent nail. I wanted a bit of a white background. I think it just helps the pink show up a lot better. So this is not for structure or anything. Give it a bit of strength actually, but I'm just going to give it these two fingers, two thin coats of this Builder in a Bottle, and can you see I'm rubbing it right into all them scratches so it sticks really well. And I'm curing each layer for 30 seconds. Right, so that's those two nails cured. So I'm going to use Madame Glam base coat to get this snakeskin stuck onto these two nails. I want to completely cover this pinky with the snakeskin. So I'm going to leave that base coat wet. And I'm just going to place the snakeskin into that wet base coat. And I'm just going to pinch it with my fingers down each side. And I'm just going to hold it in the lamp just like that. Just keep hold of it until it's fully cured. And it worked fine, it did. It stuck perfect. And I'm going to do exactly the same on this middle finger. Only I'm not too worried about getting the snakeskin right up to the top, because I'm going to do a bit of an extended nail bed on this middle finger. So yeah, I'm just going to do exactly the same on that and cure that in the lamp as well for 30 seconds. I'm just going to use some scissors, some sharp scissors. I'm just going to snip right up the sides to get the majority of this snakeskin off. We can file it off later once it's all encapsulated. I'm sorry about my voice today as well, guys. I'm so bunged up. I think I'm getting poorly. I hope I'm not, but I feel like I am. I feel like I'm going to be poorly. So yeah, I'm just snipping all them down, and we're going to get them. I'm going to use, again, Madame Glam base coat, I think I used, did I? Can't remember. Let's have a look, what did we use? Base coat, right, I'm just using a nice generous layer of this base coat, just to kind of seal it in and give, I wanted a bit of a tacky layer for this gel to stick to in a minute. Oh, I'm so poorly. Right, so that's that base coat been cured. Now I decided to use something I've never used before. This is Makartt extension gel, so it's not a poly gel. It's like builder gel in a tube. And oh my gosh guys, I struggled with it so much. But I went from absolutely hating it on this nail to absolutely loving it by the time I'd finished. It was very difficult to use because I'd never used it before. But once I got a feel for it, I love it. I'm going to get some more. It doesn't self-level whatsoever. And you can't use a brush with it. It's like souffle. The minute I touched this gel with a brush, it would just collapse under the brush and like leave a kind of a crater, almost as though it was full of air. And the minute I touch it with a brush, it would just like repel away from the brush. It's such bizarre stuff. Very difficult to use at first, but once I'd got used to it, I absolutely love it. It does look a bit lumpy bumpy because like I said, it doesn't self-level whatsoever, but it's so smooth and creamy. I didn't get any bubbles or anything. So yeah, just as long as you get enough product and get it where you need it, you can just go in with your file afterwards and shape it up. I just showed you doing this one layer. I think I do another layer as well. And the ring finger is just going to be a full nail of this. The pointer finger as well is going to be a full nail. But as it's the same as the ring finger, I think I'm just going to show you doing the ring finger. And you have to cure this Makartt extension gel in the lamp for 60 seconds. So I'm curing each layer of that for 60 seconds. So that's what they look like once they're all cured. And that's what they look like once they've been filed. How smooth is it? It's beautiful stuff. I really like it. So I'm going to use this glitter. I'm just going to use a tiny bit on the middle finger. I'm going to use a base coat again. And I'm just going to, put the base coat on the whole of the free edge. I don't want to cover this free edge with the glitter. I'm just going to butt that glitter up to the edge of that nail bed and just do a little bit of a fade. I didn't want to cover too much of this snakeskin, so I'm just going to do a little tiny fade in this nail. Right, I've cured that glitter in the lamp for 30 seconds so it'll stay where it needs to stay. So I'm going to stamp this little snake on the pointer finger. I'm using this More You pink stamping polish and it's called Pink, believe it or not. And what I'm going to do as well is a little bit of reverse stamping. On this snake, it's got a little bit of a snakeskin pattern on its back and it's got a little gap where the eye is. So I'm just going to paint those little bits with a black stamping polish just to give it a little bit of, I don't know, texture, and I just think it'll look better with a little bit of black. So I'll let you watch that and I'll be back in a sec. Right, so I'm going to get these nails encapsulated now. I'm using a clear IBD gel, I think it is. The pointer finger and the ring finger didn't need too much doing to that. Didn't need too much of an apex putting on there because I'd done it with the Makartt extension gel. So I'm mainly just concentrating on this pinky and the ring finger. And that's going to get cured in the lamp for 60 seconds as well. And I'll give them a little file and a buff off camera. Right guys, that's them all filed and buffed, so I'm going to get these top coated now, and I'm just going to put a couple of little gems around the cuticle area on that ring finger. I didn't want to go overboard really with the gems, so yeah, I think I just put a pink one and some clear ones, and then they'll get cured in the lamp for 30 seconds and that'll be then finished. That's me taking a deep breath, guys. I was shattered. It got so late. I think I finished these just after 11 at night. Anyway, guys, that's them finished. What do you think? I love that snake skin. I absolutely love it. Looks like a decal or a sticker, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, I will leave Just Your Nail Addict and Sarah Birchett's. I'll leave the videos or the channels in my description box. They'll be down there anyway. Please head over and see what them two came up with. I can't wait to see. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss any of my videos. And hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care. Bye.